Hello there. We recently returned from the Hilton Aqua Sol Resort in or near Orlando, Florida. So I thought I would give a 2025 version of what it's like to stay there. We really didn't take a bunch of pictures, but I thought it would be worth giving you at least my take on it. Looking from Google Earth down at the resort, we see that it is not all that far from Disney. And I think as the crow flies, maybe 4 miles. I'm trying to find Disney on here. But anyways, so this is the main road. One thing that is a real pain is that, and this is seems like a minor thing, but it was kind of a pain. When you go down this road and turn in, you've got this is like maybe 50 yards, and there's almost always traffic here. So turning in and out of here is kind of a pain depending what time of day you go. There is another way that you can come in and go out down by a 7-Eleven here. But I thought it was worth mentioning. Anyways, you enter here. I think the main office is there. This is like sort of a lap pool, more of an adult pool. We went and looked at it. We never got in it. These are villas or whatever, and you can see this. The main attraction, of course, is this little mini, I guess you could call it a water park. We stayed over in this unit here, and because of that, I could tell you that Disney is right out this way, and the reason I know that is because we could see the fireworks every night. I wonder how far Disney is. Orlando Resorts. Wow, it's farther than I thought. But okay, there it is right there. Yep, that's the Magic Kingdom. So I should measure that and see how far that is. But we could literally see the fireworks every night out our window, which was kind of cool. And I got a little video of that. So in the pictures, you're going to see a view from like right here looking at our units. You're going to see the tennis courts. They have a little playground area. There is a lagoon, if you will, and you can rent little paddle boats and stuff. There's a tiny little 9-hole golf course, which each hole has two cups in it. So it's really 18 holes. And then there's kind of a beach here with really nice white sand. If you don't have kids, you just want to go get some sun. You take a bridge over to the water park, if you want to call it that. Swimming area, I've got some video of that. You can see they've got a little restaurant here where you can get snacks and food. They have a little kids program, which was kind of cool. They had a hula hoop contest. And then you've got the whole rest of the lagoon, and you'll see some video of that. That is what the place looks like. And now let's get into the actual video. This is not complete by any means. That's the unit that we stayed in. I think it's a 5-story unit, slightly different place. We went in mid-March. Weather was very, very nice. One day of a little bit of rain, otherwise very nice. The tennis courts, actually some people playing tennis, they have them set up for pickleball. Also, the courts are in good shape. They have a little 9-hole mini golf course, but it's got 2 holes on every green, so you can in effect play 18. I didn't play, but some others did, and they said it was pretty fun. They have a little lagoon that you can go boating in, just like a paddle boat. You can't get in it because there's gators and stuff. You see there's a little area where you can rent these 4-wheel bikes to go around the resort. This obviously is the pool. And I would say for kids from like 2 to 10 or 2 to 12 even, this is a great place. The 2 grandkids that went with us, 9 and almost 6, even though we went to Disney 2 days and Universal Studios 1 day, honestly, they enjoyed their 2 or 3 hours at the pool, I think more than they did at Disney. That one water slide, that kind of purple one you saw, it was pretty fast. I went down it several times, and for a little water slide, it was pretty impressive. But they really enjoyed it. Very busy place from like 1 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon, as you can see, but thoroughly enjoyed it. Not immaculate, but very good shape. They had some kids programs. They had like a hula hoop contest, which was pretty fun. Of course, you can get food there. This is just a different view from a little bridge that you enter it in. But when we went there 2 of the days, we almost didn't get a place to sit. This is the rest of the lagoon. You can see some of the other units they have there. There were some people fishing in there. I don't know for what, but just a nice quiet place. Obviously, this was a breezy day, but a nice quiet place. And then you can see how the pool attaches to that. There's several other very much smaller pools that are more adults. There's like a lap pool and stuff like that, but overall nice. This is a quick trip up the elevator and down the hallway to our place. Come into our 2-bedroom. We got a kitchen, pretty nice. Dishwasher isn't the best, still works well. Food not included. Plenty of cupboard space, utensils and plates, glasses, all provided. Big table, seats 6 very comfortably. Toys not included. Living room, pretty nice. You see the TV over there, see the cool sun coming in. That is the door to the next place, that is not ours. Closet right here. Another closet there, or maybe some sort of utility. We got a bedroom, which I won't go into. The bathroom for that one. More utilities. And then we walk through here. Look at that cool light coming in. This is a patio, which is pretty nice. From this particular one, you can see the fireworks from the Magic Kingdom right there at night. We've done that a couple times. We're on the 4th floor. Come back in, and we won't go into detail, but the master bedroom, nice bed, big bed, bathroom, won't go into detail, but closet, toilet, nice shower, very nice shower. The one thing that is not great is that there is no door here. And so in the morning, if one person is still sleeping, the other person has to be very quiet or strategically open some of these doors so there is minimal light in the room. The walls are kind of thin, especially when people next door, they're not making loud sounds, they're just talking loud, and not a huge deal. They quieted down about 10 o'clock at night, or even before that, so no problems there. Furniture is decent, lighting is decent, kind of, way better than a hotel in terms of decor. TV works good. We brought our Apple TV with us, and so that's what it looks like, unvarnished and lived in. I forgot that one of the closets has this washer dryer, which worked well. And then out our back window, we could see the fireworks from Disney, which even though they were, I'd say as the crow flies, 4 miles away, you can see them rising above the treetops. So that was fun to do every night. And that made for a nice thing. And then we ran into this guy, and he was in one of the very back parts of the resort. I don't know why. Just kidding. That was at Universal. So overall, I realize I didn't show you hardly any of the resort, but we would go back with kids or grandkids, again, in the age, I would say 2 to 12. I think teenagers, I don't know that they would love it. They would play tennis and stuff, I guess, or whatever. But overall, definitely for family, extended family, the room was nice. And that is the review of Aqua Sol 2025.